You couldn't sit over there with no, okay, why you got a hoodie on? Because criminals have adopted that look. Every first 48 interview, every crime being committed, even with the motherfuckers going around shooting homeless people, got the hoodie on. So if that was my son, I'm gonna ask him, why you sitting out here in front of the mall with people coming in and out with a hoodie on, setting yourself up to be profiled. Now, I don't tell nobody what to do with my kid, but when young men sit outside of a mall where people are coming in and out with shopping bags, when there's a high crime rate of bags being snatched, people being robbed or whatever, you sit out here with a hoodie on, you're setting yourself up to be racially profiled. When you're dressing like a criminal and you're just sitting there chilling, you got the hoodie on, you ain't making eye contact with nobody, and sometimes from my past personal experience, man, people that do stuff like that, they be up to no good. That's just me. But the internet will say different. And some people like, just because, but I'm saying, you have every right to do what you want to do. You have a right to wear a hoodie. You have a right to sit in front of a mall with your hoodie on, with your friends in a mostly white community. You have a right to. But the question becomes, should you? And just because you can, don't mean that you should. What I'm saying is, before everybody go on in on me, if that was my son, I would advise him otherwise. Because if you gonna sit out there, take the hoodie off. It ain't raining, sun ain't shining, it ain't raining, it ain't cold, sun ain't shining. Why you got a hoodie on? Kevin Durant can wear a hoodie if he out there and he got a hoodie on his warm-up jersey, and that's what they do or whatever. You know, if you playing for the Brooklyn, I don't know. I'm just saying, Kevin Durant ain't gonna get racially profiled warming up for the Brooklyn Nets. But I'm sure he might with one or two crazy cops. But I'm just saying, but you can't say nothing. Can't say nothing to nobody's kids. And that's why you have what you have, because correction has come into question. Everything that's right is wrong. Everything that's wrong is right. If you say anything about anything, you get dragged. You get dragged on the internet. And, you know, I saw a lot of stuff inside of the mall that was inappropriate, but can't say nothing. You dare not say nothing. Who are you to say something? And so, when you see the video, when you see two kids outside of the mall get racially profiled, you know, by a cop or something happen, there's just certain things that you can do to just avoid attention from the police, or just avoid people being suspicious of you, because some people have suspicious behavior with some of the things they do and the way they move. Plain and simple. I'm a victim. But I'm not criminalizing them. But I tell my nephews, my son, hey, don't do this right here. There's certain things that they do, I ask them not to do for their own safety, where they won't get racially profiled or get mistreated or get mixed up with criminals who have adopted this look and adopted this chilling. I don't know how to explain it, but everybody that's grown know what I'm talking about. But people that just, you know, do what they want to do and want to be free to do whatever they want to do, they're going to always have an explanation for everything. But I promise to God, I know I'm right. Might can't explain it all. I might can't articulate it, but I know I'm correct. Because some stuff is common sense. It's just common sense. And I wear a hoodie on a plane when I'm asleep. And I'm balled up, wrapped up in a blanket, sleep to keep that air on me. And then when the plane lands, I take it off. It's time and a place for everything. But sitting in front of a predominantly white mall, being black with a hoodie on, sitting on the outside, you got no shopping bags, with your other homeboy, both of y'all got hoodies on. I'm not saying you're doing that wrong, but the police gonna fuck with you. And if anything happened and you ain't got shit to do with it, they gonna come look at you. But well, I saw two guys. Am I right, sir?
Right.
If I'm wrong, tell me. We can have this debate. Am I wrong?
Right.
Just cause you can don't mean that you should. That's all I'm saying. And this is one of the things that parents should have these conversations with their kids, because it's too much freedom with no correction. You ain't doing nothing wrong by going to the mall. You might want to just go to the mall, get out the house, and chill. But it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You go out here and chill, but you can't wear that, Malik. Malik, when you go out here, if I find out or catch you pants sagging or whatever, you're not going back to the mall. If anybody tell me your pants, like those conversations, and hey, you don't walk around the mall with no hoodie on. And you ain't got no money to be shopping for nothing. And you looking like the motherfuckers that committing the crimes, as we can see on all of these videos. So if you dress like a criminal and you move like a criminal, you're gonna get profiled like a criminal. Do the opposite of what criminals have adopted. I don't want to look like them. So have a conversation with your kids. Somebody get profiled, one of these Karens call the police. Police come out of nowhere, your kid make a wrong move and he dead. When you can avoid all that shit by just, hey, put on this sweater. First of all, these days, my son crazy. My son might put the hoodie on anyway. So you ain't wearing no goddamn hoodie to the mall. You just gonna wear a regular Lakers sweater or whatever. You ain't wearing no hoodie because you might be, I'm gonna go and rock it because it's cool to try to pull chicks. But I know that ain't good for you. So it's a conversation to have. Something to think about.